been in the market trying to find me another bike. Finally, should be going to buy one tonight, hopefully. We're going to see. I've got the old faithful 03 XR 650L. It's been a great bike. Just a little heavy. Like I always say, they're not good at anything, but they can do everything. But so we're going to go check out another bike tonight and hopefully buy it. It's going to be dark, but I'll try to maybe video some of it. If not, we'll get it to the shop and we'll look at it tomorrow. Trailer's hooked up, cash in hand. We'll just see if we can get it. Alright, we're headed to the shop. It's been raining yesterday. I bought the new bike, the GPX 450. Worked on it yesterday, put some mark busters, some new grips, just did a few little things to it. Had to leave it at the shop because it was raining. I forgot I ain't got a signal lights turned on. So I left it there. Got an old faithful here to the 650. Gonna ride to the shop, pick it up, and we'll do our first ride on it. See how it is, see how I like it. Determine if I'm gonna keep it or not. I'll ride it for a little bit and see if I like it or not. But this thing here is just like a all-around bike. It's been great. I just wanted something a little bit more modern, have a fuel injection, a little bit better suspension. Just I like to have more power. Hopefully this 450's got a little bit more power. If I like it, I'll end up putting a pipe on it and getting it tuned, do a few more things to it. But alright, I'm rolling the shop, grab it, and we'll catch you when we get on the road. Alright, so the roads are really slick right now. You can't give it no throttle, it just wants to spin. The seat height's a little tall for me. I'm 5'10". I might take some of the preload off of the rear spring, that way to lower it down, make it a little easier for me. I did put these bark busters, as them original ones suck. I didn't like that. I ordered some new hideaway mirrors to put in there. What else? Oh, I put these new grips on there because the grips is on it when I bought it sucked. It does have the graphics kit on it. Brakes are awesome on it. Still trying to get used to the clutch. This is a lot easier clutch pull than what's on my Honda. Dash, pretty neat. Got the tach, speedometer, tells you what gear you're in. It's got 432 miles. I had 400 on it when I bought it. So I did ride it yesterday to DMV to get it tagged and titled. I didn't have my GoPro with me, but overall I think it's a pretty good bike. We'll see. I'll say I do like that it's already got billet foot pegs, got billet shifter. It doesn't have the stock tires on it. He did put the Dunlop 50/50s on it, which we're gonna see how I like that. I'll probably end up putting the knobs back on it. For that, we're gonna give it some gas in it because it's down pretty low. We was gonna go do some riding today, but I don't know. The clouds keep rolling in. It's supposed to be 70. It was only in the 30s yesterday. Welcome to Virginia. The weather can be 30 one day and raining or snowing. Next day it'll be 70 and sunny, but it don't look like the sun's gonna come out today. Go across here. Yeah, I noticed when I turned out of the shop, with these 50/50s, it ain't quite as bad, but my knobby on my other one, you don't pull out. You really spin on these wet roads. Yeah, I hate the mirrors being that tall. The other mirrors will be here Monday. Alright, that's 5th gear. That's what I'm used to on my other bike, because this is 5-speed. But no, look, we got another gear. You put in 6th gear, you're cruising 55 and what, 5,000 RPMs. So on the road, the gearing seems to be pretty ideal. We have to get in some gravel road, see how it is. That's what I was planning on doing today, and then maybe go hit some single tracks. Gonna try a couple of hill climbs, but I don't know how it's gonna do with the leaves on the ground being wet with these tires. I don't look for that to be a option. I don't think it's gonna do it. But it does have a aftermarket seat. I can't remember what brand it is. I guess the original seat pan that he bought wouldn't fit it, so he took the seat cover and cushion off and put onto the GPX seat pan. That's my questions now after buying this thing. I know that it's got a lot of like KTM stuff on it. What kind of parts do I order stuff for? Gets up pretty good. Be in stock form. I think once you put a pipe and tune it, it's loud with the baffle in it. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like once you put a pipe on it. Gas price is so high. This is what you got around. Look at that jewel. No headlight. Welcome to my town. You got no headlight, you got a rat strap holding the daggone hood on. Just send it. Alright, let's put a little 30. 93 in here. I'm not sure, I think this thing is it a little bit over 2-gallon gas tank on it? Alright, we got a couple of us here. Got Walt, he's back there on the KLR 650. Nathan, he's on the KTM 350. Definitely, I like that bike. I almost was gonna go buy me one of them. That bike runs really good. Alright, so we're cruising 60 or 65. Bikes would turn in not quite 6,000 RPM, so yeah, it's pretty, I still ain't stopped to tighten my mirror up. Climbing up the mountain now. So we're in 4th gear with 38 mile an hour, just cruising on these back roads. It's windy. Seems like it's pretty good so far. I like it. Still don't know the limitations of these Dunlops, so I'm not going to push it, especially with the roads being wet like this. I figure we'd be getting up in the clouds here. This place is beautiful, log cabin overlooking, that's back up towards Roanoke. Yeah, all in all, so far, my first impression of this bike, I mean, I can live with the little things that are great, just that throttle. I think I can fix that with a tune. And the seat height, I'll see if I can get a seat concept seat, maybe with a little bit lower seat height, and then try to take some of that preload off. I don't weigh 150, so I don't need a lot of preload on there. I'm not compressing it that much, so flat tire. Yeah, I mean the power comes on too. Look at Nathan, he's back there wheeling on the back wheel. Overall, the bike is balanced. The weight feels good on it. It's one thing I noticed, like sitting at a stoplight, you can sit there and balance this bike without putting your feet down a lot longer because of the way they do have the weight balanced on it. It ain't like that 650. It's so top heavy, you can only sit there for so long and you end up gotta put your feet down. This thing here seems like you can sit at a stoplight forever. Let's go up this. tire went up it pretty good. I was wondering how it was going to do. It actually climbs on up it. Watching videos, they were talking about these bikes kind of like the upper end. That's what you can tell, the power band is towards a higher RPM, so I'm gonna try to run it in a lower gear and try not to bog it down, see how it does. What's that? That's third gear. That is nice having that indicator. I didn't think I would use that, but it is pretty neat having that to look and see what gear you're in. So there's like a checkpoint underneath that bridge. They're up there getting these runners. I'm not sure where if they're going to be coming out this whole trail. Evidently they are. But the bike overall, awesome. I love it. It's handles great in this kind of condition. This is a good test, you know, not having ideal conditions to ride it. These tires have sold me on doing stuff like this. Now, once I get on some single track and hill climbs, we'll see how they do. But I wish these runners would run on the left side like traffic, because when we come around a corner and they're on our side, it kind of screws with us. I don't know how many people they have. We've probably passed at least 50. There's a big group of them. Yeah, see, this is kind of a good terrain to try the bike out on. Not single track, it's just old forestry road, but rocky, leaves, mud, got a little bit of everything here. So jumps. I softened the suspension up. I didn't like how stiff it was. I did go 3 more clicks on it when we stopped back there. Them leaves are thick. Couldn't tell how deep that was going to be. So I softened it 3 more clicks. I don't know how many clicks it has total. I'd already done 3. We'll see how I want to see how that does. That's why I was going to take some of that preload out of that rear shock too. they're coming out. They're coming out the Appalachian Trail, so shouldn't be no more runners now. These thick leaves, you can't see nothing, or yeah, I guess you consider it thick. It's just piled up. Let's see how it does on this one. Yeah, a little bit softer, maybe. Yeah, that ain't too bad. I think I softened that rear up a little bit. I think I can get it dialed into my likings. Deer. Rocks. Look at that overlook. Straight down. Daggone, there's a big tractor tire. Somebody carried a tractor tire all the way up here to try to roll it. They didn't make it very far. It does like the top of the RPM range. It keeps it in like the power band, but it's actually not too bad to ride. I was worried. I was like, it's gonna be hard to ride it like that, but actually it's not that difficult. So you keep it in that gear and just crack the throttle a little bit, and it's just instant power. Alright, when they compare a Honda 650L to a GPX 450, there you go, there's your comparison. Top heavy, gonna fall over, balance, lightweight, more nimble. There you go, there's your review. Highly recommend the GPX 450 for the money. I don't see where you can go wrong. I did a little bit of looking before I bought mine. Like I said, this is a 21.5, so it's had some of the things that they had wrong with it. GPX went back and fixed all the little issues people complained about, so for the most part I think it's been a pretty good bike. I haven't had no issues. Like I said, that's my initial review after riding it for one day. We'll see after I put some miles on it. I think right now it's got a little bit over 500 miles on it now. When I bought it, it had 400, so I put 100 miles on it in a day, maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, we'll do some more videos with it for sure. We're going to be getting it out in the woods and trying it out. and I'll do another video on these tires. I'm very surprised how these tires perform, but we'll go over that and go over some of the other tires that I've tried out. And if y'all like the video, like and subscribe. And like I said, if y'all want to see me check out some other bikes, I got plenty of friends that's got different bikes. Maybe we can do some swapping and do some reviews on some different KTMs, Suzuki's, Kawasaki, Hondas, pretty much a little bit of everything out there. But y'all let me know what you want to see. Comment below. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.